Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. It's me. On this, one of the slower news days on Facebook, really kind of has been a slow news day on Facebook. I still got stuff to do. I think tomorrow is going to be a purge day. Pretty sure it is. But on this slow news day on YouTube, and I'm taking another look, it's really nothing. Really ain't a whole hell of a lot going on today in the world. I'm sure there's a war somewhere. I'm sure there's all that stuff that's going on, but nothing coming up on the Facebook trending thing. It ain't trending, baby, as the original 7 would say. What's trending over here on the tweets? Twitter, by the way, is Surreal469. So you can tell in the links below. Meh. Nothing. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Nothing. That's it. South by Southwest. Nothing. Dance with the Start. Nothing. So what we're going to get into though is the last video of the night. I said all that to say that this is the last video of the night, and this is the last drink of the night. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. See the ice in there so I don't drop this on the laptop? Look at that. Look at that. Perfect Coke mixture. Perfect rum mixture. Beautiful. Got Magic Hour. Slightly past behind me. Alright. This one, like I said in the last video, came from your friends at Nickelodeon. One of the classics, you 80s and 90s children. Just got a DVD release a couple years ago. One of the hidden gems on Nickelodeon that people remember if you say it. But it's one of those things that for some reason, I don't know how people really quote this one. Like they quote Clarissa and Doug and I think the classics from the early 90s. Clarissa, Doug, welcome. I don't even do rock. They do. You can't do that on television. They talk about Salute Your Shorts is the other one that they talk about, but they don't really talk about this one. This was a good one that people forget. This one is, you saw the title already. It's Hey Dude, and it starts right now. I'm interested to see what the Human Tim does with this one. Slight departure from as usual.
It's a little wild and a little strange when you make your home out on the range.
See, he didn't sing on the Ninja Turtle one. I'm surprised he's singing this one.
Start your horse and come along, but you can't get a ride if you can't hold on. Singing,
What?
like the cowboys say.
A little slower. He's dragging it out a little bit. Looks like he brought it down like half a beat.
Till the break of day.
I'm guessing Home on the Range. It's like one of the only Dungeons songs he knows. Ah! Played belt buckle. Even had the little monologue at the end about the killer cacti. Alright, Human Tim. That was good. That gave me a warm feel because I love Hey Dude. Hey Dude was one of those hidden it wasn't even a hidden treasure, it was on, but people don't talk about it as much as they talk about the other ones. People don't talk about Welcome Freshman either, the way they talk about the other ones. First of all, kids, let's talk about this. All that doesn't count as Classic Nickelodeon. It doesn't. All that was really the beginning of the end of Classic Nickelodeon. All that, I think, came along near the end of the 90s. Little after the halfway point of the 90s. And there was a trail that went after all. I'm not necessarily blaming all that, but I'm saying there's a trail that happened after all that came on. Alright? Where Nickelodeon started going, started going downhill slowly. When we're talking about the golden age, we're talking about Double Dare. We're talking about You Can't Do That on Television. We're talking about Count Duckula. That's the beginning of the golden age, and it kind of ended around 94-ish. We're talking about Wild and Crazy Kids. We're talking about the bridge between those two eras was probably Legends of the Hidden Temple. Legends of the Hidden Temple was probably the bridge between that golden era and the All That era, which wasn't the end. It wasn't even necessarily a downfall, but it was a slightly lower era. I'm sorry to say, it was a slightly lower era than that fucking golden age. You understand what I'm saying? Mark Summers hawking Encyclopedia Britannicas and British Knights and shitty app computers, right? For going through all that shit you had to go through in Double Dare. That was the golden era. Clarissa Explains It All. That was the golden era. That was a show that starred a girl, but wasn't for girls specifically. You know what I mean? It was the shows weren't as splintered then, as like the network wasn't as splintered then as it became after that. And because the network then was kind of for everybody, right? And then halfway through the 90s, it started to become more urbanized, and then in the 2000s, it shifted more towards girls and little kids, right? But it was kind of for everybody. It was an everybody channel at one point. That's the golden age you're talking about. And Hey Dude was a part of that golden age. So was Salute Your Shorts. So was all those other shows, that The Adventures of Pete and Pete. So were all those other shows. Matter of fact, there was a con, like a Nickelodeon con or panel or whatever that I was watching not too long ago. I'm gonna link that down below for a little history lesson if you want to learn, children, about what Nickelodeon was and could have still been for years and years. And I might still be able to come back to that former glory where it's for everybody. But yeah, Hey Dude, Hey Dude rocks. More memories, right? Maybe it's the rum that's making me all warm and fuzzy inside. But Hey Dude rocks. Human Tim. Applause. Let's go around. Round of applause to you, Human Tim. Good effort and good end of the night, party people. Like, subscribe, share, do all those things that you do for those other channels. I appreciate what you've done so far. We are almost at 1,800 total views for my channel. I am happy about that. Let's get us to 2,000. Huh? It's a new week. Let's get us to 2,000 by... we're not gonna do it by St. Patty's Day, but let's get me to over 2,000 views on my channel total by the week's end. Huh? How about that? You and me together. Can I get a Woe Bundy? Whoa! Never. All right. Yippee-ki-yay. What?
Better watch out for those mammy jackrabbits in that killer cacti. Hey, dude.